Hello, everyone, and we are back with our second game of Vampire the Masquerade. And let's have a quick little recap. First of all, we met Luna and Shawnee, who are both being summoned by the Territory Lord, or, well, Guardian, Titus. Everybody knows you don't not listen to him. So off they went, and he had a problem. Ghouls and vampires were starting to miss, and go missing and be gone, and I can't talk. But it was his problem because it was his friend's problem, and he owed him majorly. So he sent you off to do it. But first, you had to go retrieve the fledgling known as Daphne, who you found out had been eating animal blood the whole time. And it had been working, but Titus was a little worried she might, actually eat people after a while, which is a very big concern and a mess to clean up. After you all agreed that you were going to go and find the missing vampires and ghouls, you all decided to go to the graveyard, where they had last seen a lot of missing ones. And people had seen a lot of suspicious activity. There, you found a mausoleum that seemed it was a little more used than dead, pun intended. Yeah, lame, I know. But you couldn't open it, and you couldn't find many more clues. So the only conclusion you had was to go to Barnabas, because you were in his territory after all, and he was expecting you. And that's where my vampire chicks left off.
Dun, dun, dun.
Vampire chicks. I feel like we need to have like sexy music now. Brown chicken, wow, wow.
Brown cow. Chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow, damn you. I tell you what, that guy can move his hips.
I know. Much like Shawnee. Anyway. So, Eva, Titus's ghoul, drives you to the other side of town. Right near the cemetery. And it's actually a pretty crappy side of town. Does anybody have any street knowledge about things?
Johnny or Salem know this guy?
No. Do you have any street knowledge about anything?
Oh, I could have, couldn't I?
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Say, what is your street knowledge? Wasn't it like a 5 or a 4 or something?
Yeah, I think it's pretty high. It's streetwise. No, it's only a 2.
Huh.
Really?
I thought it was supposed to be higher.
It was supposed to be a lot higher.
Interesting.
Make
that a 5 because I probably copied one over wrong or something.
Yeah, it was add a few. My highest one, I think.
Blame the DM for that one.
Yeah, just fill in a couple circles and we'll keep going.
Yep. Luna, just from word of mouth and knowing circumstances and people in New York very well, knows that this part of the town really isn't bad, but there's a few shady deals that go on down here. People go missing and no one cares. And it is ruled by Barnabas, an outsider that wiggled his way into the hierarchy of vampires and has stayed ever since.
Alrighty.
Right.
So he's an okay guy?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just assume every vampire in the world is out for themselves and you'll be fine.
So, like, every day. Alright.
Yeah, pretty much. Like going to Walmart. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's the truth. Have you gone to Walmart and seen the same loaf of bread as Grandma Anna or something? Sheesh.
I don't get out much. So, anyways. So, do we have any... I mean, is he going to see us? I mean, we're not in his section. I'm barely in your guys' section.
No.
Have we gotten there yet?
You're about to. Do you need to talk or anything?
Well, I guess we should discuss who's going to be the mouthpiece and who's going to... and what we're going to ask and or look for. I mean, one of us could slip off and pretend to go to the bathroom, I suppose.
Yeah.
I would not suggest that.
Why? Do you know
Well-
something about this place?
Not totally, but if I know anything about...
Has Titus brought you here before or anything?
No.
No. Does he take you anywhere? He seems boring.
Salem,
Hmm?
shut up.
What does that mean?
The opposite of what you're doing.
Oh.
Be quiet.
And be quiet now.
So what do you know about their relationship, Salem?
Not enough to drink. This sucks.
Okay, my relationship is not the key thing here.
Nobody
okay?
cares.
We're-
La 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 la. I
Me and Salem mope. Like, oh.
Anyway,
You get
back
used
to
to
what
her
I was
being
saying.
mean.
I wouldn't try to sneak off, because if I know anything about leadership and vampires, I'm pretty sure you're going to be watched.
Well, if they're watching us, we can watch them. There's no reason we can't observe while we're talking.
Exactly.
Yes, but sneaking off is going to be a no-no.
The messy
Yeah,
part
I
about
didn't say I was
territory.
going to sneak off. I said I was going to go to the bathroom.
You'll be followed.
Probably. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be
Pointy.
quiet. Glares at
But we
Shawnee.
But Luna, we can observe. Maybe you have street cred, maybe something, well, street knowledge, maybe they'll notice something, and I have heightened awareness. Maybe I'll see something while we're talking.
She's got
Possibly,
a
yeah.
point.
I mean, no, was he going to yell at us for looking around?
We could.
I feel like everyone just went, yeah, maybe. All right, well, what is it? Better, it's better to ask forgiveness than ask for permission?
I don't know if vampires work like that.
I'm new. I will throw that card everywhere.
So you pull up to this club, and outside is like kind of worn concrete looking, and there's a line trying to get in, and over it in bright yellow letters is the Golden Lotus. And there's two bouncers at the door that are probably the size of the door, and they're letting some people in. Other people are bitching at them because they're not getting in, and that's what you pull up to see.
Oh, there's two giant
Yeah, the
bouncers.
two giant people, sure. Uh-huh.
And we got little old me with the turtle. Who's the tallest here? Who's the intimidating one to go talk to them?
I don't know.
Don't do it.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
I was gonna joke, she has to do everything. No, I'm
Right?
joking.
Well, you got the leadership.
I do have the leadership. So
Well, then you should go first.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, Miss
Right,
Big
so-
Mouth.
Shut
She's always so mean to me.
So I will make my way up to them, and I'll look them
Where you're
straight in the eye, right? Straight in the eye. And I'm going to tell them that Barnabas is expecting us.
Really? Who sent you this time, Shawnee? Says the really big guy on the right.
Titus sent me to go talk to Barnabas. If you have an issue with it, feel free to contact Titus.
Why isn't he here doing it?
Okay, look. Let us
God,
in.
calm your pyramids, girl. You can go in. Are they with you?
Yeah, they're with me.
How unfortunate for you. This way. And they park the Red Sea of letting you in the door, and they, of course, let you in.
Calm your pyramids?
She is Egyptian.
Ah.
Well,
So-
and Persian, but yeah.
So where's the Sphinx?
Oh no.
At home.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so cute.
Mr. Stinky is at home.
Mr. Stinky. I thought his name was Mr. Slappy.
I don't think it matters.
It's Mr. Spanky, yep. I said it's because when you pet him, it goes spank, 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 spank. Alright,
no.
enough of that.
That's wrong. Oh, and you thought it was weird that I had a tortoise with me this whole time.
Alright, so let's just go make our way through this place.
She just has her hand on her head going, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh the lords.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So the inside of a club is a complete 180 from the outside of the club with colorful pulsing lights that dance with the music, including the 180 plus people who are dancing to the music too. I need you all to do a 5 dice blood check.
Is that just 5 dice in my pool?
Yeah, no, it's 5 hunger.
Do
Oh,
we do
so-
the 5 dice pool too?
What do you have in your dice pool?
5
Okay.
and 1 hunger.
When's the last time that Daphne ate?
Before you guys showed up.
Okay, so you have an advantage. Shawnee ate when she woke up, so she has 1. I hate saying it. Luna and Salem need to roll.
Okay. So 5 hunger,
Yeah.
5 and 5 in the dice pool.
Yeah. The heck?
Okay. It says 3 successes, possible bestial failure.
It's not a good sign.
It's okay, mine isn't working. It's only giving me 1 every single time, no matter what I roll. So let me refresh that.
I was about to say, do you want me to roll for you?
Yeah, go
You just
ahead,
tell me.
because this keeps giving me the same thing.
What's your numbers? 5 dice, 5 hunger, nothing
yeah,
on
5
difficulty?
hunger. Yeah.
Okay, roll. Hold on. Da 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 da.
Successes. Okay.
Okay. It says 3 successes, but I'll send you the whole thing so you can
Okay.
see it. Facebook,
So
'cause that's
Salem smells blood and is kind of used to drinking from the dead, but it still proves to be an issue every once in a while. But she manages to move their way into the club and keep her beast inside hunger at a minimum. Luna does the same thing, but hers is a little harder to control right now because she probably didn't eat today at all yet, if I remember right. And everything's a little more tempting that way, but she does withstand it for now. And they make their way through the club. Maybe want to make their way out of the big room with the people dancing. And there's like a little lounge bar area that's all black couches and bars and women on couches talking to guys, or as you guys know better, most of them are vampires trying to either seduce or feed off the guys, but that's their problem. You see a guy dressed in a pinstripe suit with his hair slicked back, a whole lot like you would imagine those Italian mob people. And he approaches you, eyeing mostly Shawnee, because he's known her from his dealings with Titus, and he goes, "What business do you have here, beautiful?"
Titus sent us in regard to the missing ghouls and fledglings.
I guess it's true, they never do take care of their own business. Heh. Oh well. He sneers slightly. What business do they have being here? They're helping you? You've never
Yeah.
needed help before. Are you slipping?
Well, look, he sent us all out.
Hmm.
And what?
Nothing. He kind of rolls his eyes and turns. This way. Barnabas is in the back. Isn't he always? And he leads you past the bar area. And up some stairs that lead to a room above the bar area where there's all windows and you can see the whole club. And there's a TV on the wall in the background on low running the newsreel of the day that New York always has. And before you is a bald, dark-skinned man who sits in the room with 3 other dark-skinned women sitting around, just kind of hanging on him. He looks up from his drink, which is a swirling cocktail of red and clear liquid, and has stunning yellow eyes, and he goes, well, should Shawnee to hurry. What's the pleasure of your visit, doll?
Does everybody have to ask that?
Well, you are in my territory, sweetheart. I need to know why you're here.
Titus sent us.
Oh, and how is he doing?
He's fine.
Pity. So he kind of looks at the 3 girls he's hanging out with and waves them away. And they kind of protest. And he goes, now, I've got some business. I'll still be here later. And they finally leave, and he rolls his eyes. Clingy creatures, but they do their job well. So, you're here to solve my missing ghouls and vampires. It's about time he owes me that boon. Have you found out anything about it? I don't know. I highly doubt it. I know about everything in this room.
Mausoleum and the graveyard. It's jammed. There's blood all around it.
Did you really need to go straight to the point?
Oh, she always does that, sugar. She doesn't know how to have fun.
Am I not supposed to?
I don't.
We do wish to get this done, correct?
He just chuckles and rolls his eyes. You're always to the point.
No, proceed.
Oh, it's fine. Why would that concern me any? What cemetery is it in?
Forgot the name. Out of game.
Yeah, me too.
Shoot, what was the name of the game?
It's Woodlawn Cemetery. Oh, who said that? Damn.
Thank you, mysterious note giver.
Yep.
While we were there, we noticed this outside one of your crypts.
No, I wouldn't say
Shows
it's my
the pictures.
crypt, but
Well, it's your territory.
it is, and I share it with many different vampires. But that territory you're looking at belongs to a special, very special kind of vampire. Maybe you should ask Salem who stays there. He kind of eyes the goth girl a little and smirks.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Salem?
You know.
Where?
Wait, I can talk now? Oh, cool. Hey, Barnabas.
Hold
He's
on,
like,
hold on. You knew about this?
well, knew about what? Who works in the cemetery?
I feel like
Anyone, please?
What?
I feel like she's rubbing her temples again.
Yep. It's because I know what vampire clan hides in the cemetery, silly. Almost everybody knows that. Sheesh.
You
Apparently
didn't think you'd
not.
tell us?
You don't know that the I can't talk today. Hecata live in the cemetery, really. You're how old, Luna? They're not chickens, they're vampires.
You held back information that we could have used.
You didn't ask me who stayed there. You know, she has a point, Barnabas points out.
I can't even argue that, but I could be naive. I'm new.
Now don't be so hard on her. You know, Salem is full of riddles and fun times, unlike the other two of you.
You guys have history? You three have history?
Not like that.
Yeah, okay. So you wouldn't know why any of this, so we have to go find someone else.
If I knew why this was happening, my own ghoul wouldn't be missing right now, sadly. I'm rather fond of Desiree. I'm not sure I could find that kind of blood or body again if I looked.
Alright, so
When was the
Salem.
last time you saw her?
Desiree?
Yeah.
About 2 days ago. Why, here, of course. I sent her off to do some small errands and she never returned.
Okay, and what were the errands?
She was supposed to go drop documents off to your beloved man. She was supposed to go and pick up a fledgling, but I also got news that they were missing. That's another big part of my problem. I'm running out of vampires to conduct around, but that's besides the point. And she never came back from it.
Anybody else specifically that you know is missing?
Not that I associate with all the time. I know that one of the top drug lords is missing and everybody's sad, but once again, that really doesn't pertain to me except that he was a vampire. Damn Malkavians.
What kind of drugs was he peddling?
Oh, you know, the type that humans like.
Ah, human drugs.
Yeah, and then every once in a while he would find blood that had something especially delectable in it, like heroin, and every once in a while vampires like that stuff. Not me especially, but...
Alright, so Salem, where do we find this other clan?
Oh, they're in the graveyard. Usually they have... Well... Usually they have a mausoleum they use to get into it.
And do you know how to get into the mausoleum?
Well, normally, but he wasn't there when we were there.
Alright.
I know their leader. She's really cool.
Well, since obviously being here is not going to be helpful,
Can you take us to their leader?
Johnny's
Be-
just hanging out. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
Kill me.
holds you back.
I'm already dead. It can't kill me.
Second death.
Oh, that would suck, actually.
Yeah. Holds Shauna back. It's alright. It's alright.
If you do find out the location of my ghoul, would you mind letting me know?
Of course.
Be careful around the Hecata. They don't like people all that much. They don't like anyone all that much. Why the hell they like her is beyond me, but, you know.
Well, thank you for the information.
You're welcome, doll.
Is there anything else we should know before we leave?
Not that I can think of, but if I think of anything, I have Shawnee's number.
Of course you do.
Got lots of numbers.
Of course you do.
I do have a job, you know.
Yeah, so do I. Do visit again when it's not all business, dear.
I don't think so.
Oh, what a pity. My life is so boring without you in it.
Sure.
Be careful, everyone, though. The sun's about to come up.
Well,
Oh, will do.
probably should see if we can find a place to bunker down. How close we are to my place? Or are we very far away?
Closest apartment you have is probably Shawnee's.
No, we'll just stay at mine.
Sleepover.
And I'll probably need to eat before the night's over.
Yeah. Now, you were one that ate off of sleeping people, too.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Shall we go to my place?
Sure. He's right. It's like almost an hour until morning. We should all find a place to stay. We're just going to yours, then?
Yeah, we'll go to mine.
Promise I won't talk aloud.
All right, so we head back to the car.
Yeah. Where to, guys?
My apartment, please.
Oh,
My penthouse.
alright. So she drives over there. I'm going to assume you want to get there, and then I'll let you go eat or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. So you go a short distance away, and it starts picking up to the more lively, elaborate side of the town. And she pulls up to a building that isn't as tall or luxurious looking as Titus's skyscraper kingdom, but it has a couple other penthouses, and drops you off and says, "Be careful, get in there before the sun shows up, and I'll be here in the morning to take you wherever you need to."
You mean our morning?
Well,
All right.
yeah, when the sun
Yeah.
sets, silly.
All right.
I keep forgetting that one's new. Oh well.
Luna,
Rolls her eyes.
Yes.
there is a guy who works night shift, so he is probably on his way home soon. If not, already asleep.
Okay. Well, I suppose he'll do. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
In the building?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I guess I go and check his apartment.
Yeah, his apartment is on the first floor. Because as part of his pay and he didn't have anywhere to stay, he lives in one of the smaller little, like, built-in back rooms of the lower floor of the area. He helps own the building and all that junk. So he's in there. Just got to sleep maybe a little bit ago. After he gave the other guy the 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock update about what happened all night, which was absolutely nothing.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll quietly enter his apartment and stand and observe him for a short time to make sure he's deeply asleep before attempting to feed.
Okay. And he's one of those people that he gets tired and that's the end of it. He's asleep, so he's a brick. He's dead to the world.
No pun intended.
You know, technically you can drink from someone and not kill them, but yes.
Right. Well, then I'll take just enough to sustain me and then leave him alive.
Okay, so you gain like 3 points to your whatever you had, and you're pretty much not hungry, so yay. So if you drain a guy, I think it's like 5 or something.
Well, that's drain dead, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she's just taking enough to get the edge off and not feel hungry and blah blah blah.
Right.
Could she feed a second time?
She could if she wanted to.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. So you join everybody up in the penthouse that is Shawnee's, and there is a short-haired, gray little kitty cat that we all know is a Egyptian Mao cat. I can never pronounce their names right. And then there's a bald little freak of a cat. Oh, I didn't know you had kitties. Do they have names, Shawnee?
Yeah, they do.
What are they?
Nefertiti. Mr. Spanky, get down! Come on!
Wait.
I'm getting your food, okay?
Your cat's name is Mr. Spanky?
Yeah.
You're so tough. You're so tough, and you have like this adorable soft spot to animals. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with your name?
I like Mr. Spanky the
No.
best.
No,
Right,
that's my turtle.
So I get them food. I do all what pet owners do anyway. So there you go.
Meow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meow, 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 meow.
And Shawnee's apartment penthouse is pretty much all dark colored woods and furniture and beautiful tapestries you can tell came right out of history, probably literally, that have Persian backgrounds and a few statues that are a little chipped away that look like Egyptian gods and wonderful things like that. And she doesn't want to lack for anything in this place that she wants. She has a big TV. I want a big TV.
Daphne's
Dang it.
gonna look at everything with wonder and awe.
Yeah. Luna's probably going to look at it like, why do you need all this shit?
Exactly.
It's useless, frivolous crap in your apartment. Yes.
How can you say that? It's a beautiful painting.
Yeah. So was the painter.
Oh, how old are you?
Yes. Speaking of that,
She's old.
old enough.
She's ancient.
Mm-hmm.
So who's older?
I am by far the oldest.
Oh,
You're not the oldest. That's what the elders are.
I meant here.
Oh. Who's older than you? Titus or you?
Titus is older than I am.
Oh. Okay.
kind of makes sense if he turned her.
True. I never thought about that. You're so smart.
I'm winging it.
So, where are we going to sleep?
Let's put it this way. How old do I look?
28.
Old enough to
maybe
tell me
30?
to shut up.
Definitely not a day over 1,000.
Now you're just
Really,
kissing
Luna?
butt.
I am older than 1,000.
You look like you're in your early 30s, late 30s.
She's really dating me here, isn't she?
No, Titus is dummy.
No, she meant not date.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm trying to pick her age. Remember disillusion of what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me you're ancient Egyptian old?
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do,
do,
do.
Don't believe all the lies that they say about Cleopatra.
Oh? How so? Did you know her? You knew her. Oh my goodness. What does she look like? What does she do? What does she have? What's her favorite thing to do?
Now you sound like me. That's almost annoying. Is that how I sound all the time? Damn.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm cute about it.
so am I. God, now I'm getting insulted. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Spanky. He loves me.
Oh, Egyptian had a beautiful architect and art and storyline. It's a dream for artists.
This is true. So did the Romans, though.
What?
Yeah, but she's not Roman.
No, but her boyfriend is.
Wait, he's Roman?
Could you not tell by the nose?
No.
She can tell by other things.
I didn't see that.
Oh. It's not that impressive. I saw it once.
Salem, you have no idea.
You're right. I like girls. We're fine.
So that means that's pretty cool. All right. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. Let's keep doing this. So what do we have to do now? Tell me everything.
We have to go to sleep. The sun's almost here. You know what happens in the sun.
Honestly, I don't get much sleep because of quote-unquote day job.
How do you manage
How-
that?
Yeah. How did you work in the day?
Well, I used blackout sheetings on my windows when I first started getting what I thought was allergies to the sun.
That's pretty smart.
Mm-hmm. And no one questioned it because it was my building.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. They just thought I was being hypersensitive to light.
Long as
Although
it
I'm
worked out.
Although I'm surprised they didn't know why they didn't have to empty the blood banks that often.
You mean for the animals or the real blood
Mhm.
banks? Oh.
No animals.
That might have been something they gave you away, but I didn't see it in the file.
Could be. Which is interesting. So, where do I sleep?
Yeah.
Or
I'm
try
gonna
to
sleep
sleep?
with Mr. Spanky.
Mr. Spanky is not going to sleep with you.
Yes, he is.
Now, do you own this building?
I believe Titus does.
That doesn't surprise me.
Titus owns quite a bit in the city.
Alrighty. Well, it's definitely going to be interesting to find out more. Alright, so we should sleep.
There's a room for each of you.
Why do you need that many rooms? Only you live here.
You do see the decor here, right?
Yeah.
You do understand what my job is.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I had money like this, I would have lots of rooms too.
Oh, true.
You guys saw my apartment, right?
Yeah, that was amusing.
It was rather
Small.
quaint.
It was cozy.
Small.
Cozy is
Cozy.
better.
Small. I pick up Mr. Spanky and trot off to a room. Bye.
Get off of Mr. Spanky!
That's just wrong!
I just stick my tongue out at you and close the door.
That child!
This might be a silly question, but do you have any vegetables for the turtle?
We can go look in her fridge.
Be my guest.
Alright. Tries to
I'll
find.
I'll take the smallest room, please.
This way.
And inside her fridge, well, there's not a lot of food, because obviously she doesn't eat food all that often. But there are a few little things, like some celery that you can give the turtle, because when coworkers come over or there are important people in town she has to entertain, she has to give off the aura that she's a person. Well,
Grabs the
a
celery,
human.
gives it to Missy. So you eat food? I couldn't keep any food down.
Considering my age, it's just something that I can do.
So you can pretend to be human.
Pretty much. I have to.
Convenient. I'm gonna have to learn that. Well, I guess I'll take the room with the most things that I can look at and draw.
That would be my room, and you don't get that.
Alright, how about a free? I'll take the couch, honestly.
You don't need the couch. Come on.
Sun
And
Right.
I'll lead you guys all out to each of them and send you off to which one? Whatever.
And whoever
I'm
goes
saying
by,
probably-
so whoever goes by Salem's room has hear her having a full blown conversation with the cat.
It's funny.
Yes.
Oh, poor Mr. Spanky. Come on, Nefertiti.
Mr. Spanky, I love him and kiss him and call him George.
Yeah. George.
No.
George Spanky. Spanky George.
George with spanky pants. And you hear woo 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 woo.
Yes. So do you all go to sleep?
I draw a bit, then go to sleep. Curl up in my
Alright.
turtle. So,
You go to
an
sleep.
eventful night.
Yep, pretty much. The sun rises, everyone else does their business, the humans do their thing, sunset approaches, nothing's going on, and it gets dark enough for you to wake up again.
Alright. I'm assuming I'm hungry at this point. What just happened? Oh, dear God.
What happened?
I'm waiting to hear her go, oh my goodness!
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, jeez.
Shut up.
Oh, my-
I hate her.
What happened?
No,
Oh my
it was the
Oh,
fun
there she is.
50,000 years. No,
Wait, what?
nothing.
Okay. From my end, all I think has happened is that she, like, fluffed at you.
Oh, no.
Oh well.
You see where I get the impression.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so everybody gets up. Does anybody want to eat again? Or...
I would love to eat. Yeah, there's a kitchen in this place, right? Oh, no, that's
Don't eat
probably
the
not gonna help.
cats.
And even if I did feed on the animals,
I think
Which
Shawnee
I do
would
have-
kill you.
Don't you even think about feeding off of Nefertiti and Mr. Spanky.
I wouldn't want to feed off of Nixie either, so...
I'll protect you, Mr. Spanky. Hugs.
I have Animal King.
There
Maybe...
you go. Maybe you can
Is
trap
there
a stray
basement
dog or
here?
something.
Is there a basement? Maybe I can get some rats?
Okay, Louie, jeez.
There is.
Well,
But
would you prefer...
I would watch the guy that I sent Luna to.
Meaning the guards, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, considering I'm new and me being hungry, or being a little... What do you call little vampires?
Fledglings, I think.
Fledglings? I, under the impression, from what I've experienced, that I need to keep feeding often.
Yeah,
So-
especially if animals.
Yeah, so if there's a basement to this place, or stray dogs, I'm assuming there's no wild cows in downtown New York.
No, or chickens.
But there is
Or
horses.
chickens.
There are horses, technically, yeah.
How
Because
close are we to this? How close are we to downtown? Shoot! What's the big Oh, what's that big park called? Everyone else is screaming it, but I can't think of the name.
Central Park.
Thank you, Central Park. You'd think I would know that. Central Park. There's usually stables around there. How close
Yeah,
are we
because
there?
they have mounted police and they have carriage rides and stuff.
Bingo.
You sadly are not very close to that. But if you want to, I hate putting it this way, you could always lure a stray dog or cat and try that, or the rats. It's up to you.
All right, let's give it a try.
Alright.
So I have animal kin. I have
Kindred
two.
or...
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna go
I've-
after?
I feel like dogs might be rarer, but would have more blood, so
Yeah.
I feel like cats would be more. I'm gonna try going for rats just because they're big in New York.
Could go for the alligators in the sewers. No.
Oh, jeez. Anything in the sewer. Snakes.
Yeah.
Spiders are not that big in New York. Alright, so going after snakes and rats.
Okay. So you go downstairs, and I don't know if Shawnee wants me to tell you something on her behalf because that's a character thing. So I'll ask her. Do you care if I kind of tell her something that you can tell her, but I'm gonna tell her?
Seeing as I have no idea what you're speaking about, please do.
How to get in the basement?
Go for it.
Oh. She'll know, and anybody that lives there. You could always trick the guard into telling you. The basement has an outside entrance that's at the bottom of the fire escape that you'll find out a window in the hall.
Alright, so finding out that information, I'm gonna go casually go. Before I go, leave my turtle with Shauna. Shara? My mind just went blank.
Shawnee.
Her name. Shawnee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't eat your cat if you don't eat my turtle.
I have no desire to eat that.
Well, here's a turtle. I don't need her to see this.
So it doesn't really need specific happy elaboration, but you go elaboration. Wow. You go to the basement and you use your kindred to draw about 3 really big rats, and you notice in the darkness there is a snake that is in some of the pipes. And so
Alrighty.
you get. Let me see how that was. Yeah, I actually have it where animals fill in things. You get
Yeah,
4
there's a
points
whole
of hunger, I think it is.
Alright, so that should bring me all the way back down because my hunger.
Yeah.
Because my hunger wasn't. Alright, so.
When you go back upstairs, there's this little brown-haired lady talking to Shawnee. And she has a bunch of documents and a pencil behind her ear and a little almost secretary looking like outfit on, and she's like, and then Timothy at the museum needs you to sign this because you have those Egyptian relics coming in today.
Oh, that's right.
That would be 3 o'clock. And you know you have that gala next week? Do I need to get your dress out and get it all washed?
Yes, please.
Okay, do you want the blue one or the red one?
The red.
Okay, and before that, you're going to have a delivery tonight to your apartment. It's a thing you ordered. You said it was authentic and that it belongs in your collection.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, I don't have anything else right now. If anything else happens, I will text you.
Yeah, please text me when that comes in at the museum, and make sure that nobody opens it, please.
Definitely.
Thank you. And here you go. Signed documents.
Thanks, I'll return that to Timothy. They want to know if you're going to come in tomorrow for the seminar that the Egyptologist is giving, or are you going to be absent for that?
I will do my best.
You know you have to correct them. They never get their information right.
I know. Hence why I said I was going to do the Egyptology, but, they didn't want me to do that.
They've heard you talk so many times, I guess they wanted a fresh new face, although yours is prettier.
That's alright. Next time.
Yes, there's always a next time. Alright. Is there anything else before I go?
Not at all.
Alright. Who was that?
Witness. Yeah, I was about to say, witnessing the whole thing. That seemed pretty official.
That was just someone from the museum.
Puts my hands out for my turtle. Museum?
Yeah. I'm the Egyptologist and Egyptologist and the museum curator. Okay, and that was Clarice, my ghoul.
Oh, I thought she smelled
She smelled
alive.
Yeah.
I was about to say not that she smelled wonderful. She just smelled different. So, and where's the Nixie?
Oh, you can have her back.
Thank you. So, do you have to get back there?
I'm not right now.
Okay. So, Sam, where do we go?
Well,
Who else needs? Actually, who else needs a feed?
oh, I'm gonna wait. I have to get near dead people anyway, so lots of that at the cemetery.
Oh, that's convenient. Although most of them might be embalmed and empty.
Yeah, true. I'll figure it out.
All right.
So I guess it's just Luna and I who need to eat.
No, I'm good.
Luna ate last night, so she's probably good until the next almost quote unquote night.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning right before she went to bed. Oops. You could
Oh,
always
man.
not
You know
eat, but
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little touchy when she doesn't eat.
Oh, thanks. Damn, I should have had Clarice stay and let me do that, but yeah.
She hasn't left yet, so you're lucky.
Good. Then yeah, I guess I'll feed off Clarice.
Awkward. Everyone cover your eyes.
I was about to say, haven't you? You should have done that before she left.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm hungry.
So, because obviously you're not going to kill her, you get 3 points back also, much like she did from the sleepy guy.
I get what?
3 points of your hunger back if you had anything gone. Which in your case, you're probably back at full. You'll be fine.
Yeah, so you and I are both
What is
at.
full?
I think it's 5 points. It's full.
I already had 5 points.
Oh. I think it might be my fault, but technically you lose a certain amount every night. But yeah, just assume you're full. You're fine.
Alrighty.
Alright, so you go back to the cemetery that you were at yesterday. Are you going to look around other places? Are you going to go directly to that one mausoleum? Or what are you going to do?
Well, we should probably find whoever we need to. Since someone failed to mention all of this before.
Didn't ask me. I already told you that. Jeez. Besides, like I said, the person who gets us down there wasn't there yesterday.
And where else would they go?
They're usually on top of the mausoleum. I don't understand it.
They're not there at all?
I don't know. I haven't been there today.
Well, I guess we should go and check out the mausoleum.
Okay, we can do that. Do you want to check out anything before that, or just go directly there?
I think while we're on our way there, we should keep our eyes out.
Yeah, there's really nothing too wonderful to look at other than it's not raining today. Yay. So you go to the exact mausoleum in the middle that you were at last time. And it looks the same, except on top is this really big demon-looking like creature. It's made completely out of stone. Oh, there he is. I knew he'd be back. Where were you yesterday, Dorian? And nothing happens for a short while. And then he wakes up, and this, thin layer of stone skin looking like stuff crackles off of him, and he comes alive and steps down. I have business to attend to also, little one. Why are you here today? Weren't you told not to come back? She's like, well, when have I ever listened to what people tell me? He's like, well, isn't that the truth? Why are you bringing others with you? She's like, well, they have business here, silly. He goes, you've already passed my test, but they're going to have to pass it also.
What kind of test?
It's just a riddle. You're good at those,
Oh.
right? By the way,
well,
in case it wasn't blatantly obvious, he's a gargoyle. They were actually created by the Tremere.
Oh. So, gargoyle. Alright, so I'll look at amazed.
Yeah, because it's another creature you didn't know existed, probably.
I feel like Daphne should have her pad of paper out and is like sketching.
Yeah, and he's like, what are you doing?
I'm capturing your beauty.
She's an odd one. Is she new?
Yes.
Yes.
I can tell.
Am I hurting you by drawing you?
Are you always this sarcastic?
No, I'm usually worse.
You ready to solve my riddle?
Yes.
Sure.
If you get it wrong, I can't open the door, but you'll probably guess it.
Okay.
He eyes everybody a little slowly and says, what do some people have none of, others have all of, and others have too much of?
Opinions?
Money.
Everybody gets one guess on this. I'm going to put it in general.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember the riddle.
Yeah, some people...
Some none of. Others have all of. Too much of. Still going with opinions. I'm sorry, you know that fits.
It does. Money does fit. But it's not the answer that I had, saw, read, made up. So.
Anxiety.
Well, we all know you have enough of that, but no. Salem's like, I know the answer. He's like, you can't answer. You already have. Damn it, I love riddles.
Too much of. Others have all of.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm bad at riddles too.
The second two lines are the exact same thing.
Only if you realize it, usually.
My sarcastic's coming out and it's not helping. No, because I'm like...
Time. Alright, let's go in.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's all go in.
We
You're
all
still
hop
using
in.
the same riddle, Dorian. Can't you switch it up every once in a while? Everybody's going to know the answer to that. And he goes, obviously not everybody.
Yeah, I'm going with him on that one. Stick with Lex words.
See you next time, Salem. And he shuts the door once everybody's in. And that is where session number 2 is going to take a break and end.
Dun dun dun.
Yep.